Alright, guys, it's Dokkan time. Yes, this is going to be the first of hopefully many Dokkan time episodes or podcast. Dokkan time podcast is what I will be calling this. So basically, through these podcasts, I will be discussing new relevant things currently going on with Dokkan Battle. Many people have probably seen the likes of, say, 59 Gaming and so forth of other channels that have pushed this kind of agenda forward. And although I'm sure that, they do a very wonderful job, I wish to put in my 2 cents of the whole thing. So, this first episode is more of kind of just like an introduction. This Dokkan Time podcast, I will primarily be the kind of host and talking point of the entire thing. It's not to say that I will not actually have like guests. In fact, I regularly hope to have guests. I do not know who, as of right now, who I will be having onto the podcast as a special guest or as regulars even. So, the whole purpose of Dokkan Time is just to get more information out to people that don't necessarily have time to watch an entire video. Maybe you're on your way home from work and you need to know what's going on with Dokkan. So most of the time, most people just be like, you know what, I'll get home, I'll listen to The Truth, or I'll go watch maybe a Minato video or something. Or you'll even listen to one of my videos, which I would be very much appreciated of. If you go watch any of my videos, I do appreciate every single one of you. But I would also advise you guys, please do watch any of my fellow Dokkaners and their podcasts, of course, if they so choose to make them, or just watch their videos. But yeah, for this first episode, I did just kind of want to cover a couple things. At the time of this recording, we have gotten new information on worldwide download celebration, which is wild because there's just so much information going on right now, and I really want to try and get some of it out there. For instance, we have new information. I'm sorry, I'm typing. Typing is the worst thing you can probably hear in a podcast. But thanks to Asuna, or Harry Turney, by his hashtag on Twitter, he has data downloaded from both Global and JP today. And of course, we have new Battlefield information. We have tickets on JP Dokkan. We have new premium Dragon Stones also that is coming with the worldwide download celebration. There will be 3 new types of premium Dragon Stones. We will be having a red Dragon Stone, a purple Dragon Stone, and of course an LR premium purple Dragonstone. These new stones are pretty much the same. The biggest difference is that once you get a unit with said Dragonstone, then you will actually be getting that unit fully awakened. So if it is a red Dragonstone, it's whatever unit is on there. They'll be fully awakened into their true UR form, or as many also call it, TUR form. I apologize if you do not like my exampling of the TUR form. I say true UR. I apologize if that's weird to you. But there is also a UR purple one and an LR premium dragon. So that means that once you use this Dragonstone, you will be able to have a fully awakened LR once you grab it with the purple stone. So it's a little fancier looking purple Dragonstone. It's got like electricity, like it's trying to go Super Saiyan. Or Super Saiyan 2, and then it also has a little star on it like you would on the actual Dokkan art itself. So I'm not sure how we will obtain these just yet. My assumption is you're going to have to pay a premium pretty penny, and that's just how that's going to have to work. Also, moving on, I do want to try and keep this podcast a little shorter. We do have information on new missions for Red Zone stages, Legendary Vegeta event, and Legendary GT Goku event, all of which have new goals and / missions for you guys to do and get more Dragon Stones out of. Currently, as far as I'm aware, the newest, let's see here, I believe the stage 5 of the Metal Cooler Core will have 2 new missions for you to do, which will be the Powerful Comeback Team and Terrifying Conquerors Team, to complete a full team of those two to get those missions. Those will each get you 5 Dragon Stones and one red zone ticket, which is, in my opinion, very not worth it. I mean, to each their own, of course. But also, we do have a new challenge event that will be giving us 16 stones in total, and will also be giving us new a new memory, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. Don't hold me to that one, please. There will be 4 stages. Fighting Resistance is level 1. Level 2 is Invasion of Goku Black. Level 3 is Goku's Skill Test. Level 4 is Zero Mortal's Plan. Let's see here. What else do we have coming out of all of this? Let us see here. There's new BGMs, which I cannot play through the podcast. I apologize. They will be the Dragon Ball Super first opening, the original first opening of the Dragon Ball Super anime, which will be, I can't remember the name of it. And there will also be the special ending. I can't remember if it was the ending theme or it was just a theme song that played during the special. But if anyone remembers watching the Future Trunks special, which wasn't really a movie, it was a special. It wasn't stupidly long. It wasn't an hour, I don't believe. I think it was close to an hour. But yeah, there's those 2 themes that will be in the data, in the game. I assume we'll be playing in the main menu. And then, of course, we do have a couple of free units. There's like a free Trunks where he's popping open Cell's pod and looking at it. That is a free unit. We also get a new wallpaper that has Vegito and Fused Zamasu, merged corrupted Zamasu, both of them doing, their fist bump, classic fist bump fight. That will be a new wallpaper and be part of the new title screen, I might add. There is a whole bunch of updates to previous Dokkan events. There will be a new Super Saiyan Rage Trunks that you can get free to play on one of the events. It might not be a new one. It might just be an awakening from the STR. So just keep that in mind. We will, of course, be getting more new stages for the Red Zone, of course, which looks to include Zamasu, which we shouldn't necessarily be too surprised with. I'm not surprised anyways. It'll definitely include Rose in it. It also does appear that Battlefield will be getting a 2.0 increase. I'm not really sure what the whole thing about that is. It just says Battlefield 2.0. For all we know, maybe they're upgrading it, making it harder, or they're making it better. I mean, we all know Battlefield has been a bit of a very lackluster thing for a long while now, and unfortunately it hasn't been giving us much. So I'm really, really, really hopeful that maybe it's upgraded slightly. Although I will say, looking at the global side of the Ultimate Clash Battlefield, it doesn't look like it says 2.0. It doesn't look like it's any different. It still says there's 3 levels of stages, Dragon Stones to be obtained, missions. Yeah, there's not much different from it on the global side. So maybe it's just a weird translation thing? Or maybe JP's getting a W and global's getting an L. So we'll see how it goes with that. But anyways, other than that, and of course there's tickets that will be popping up on the JP side of Dokkan Battle. There's a player survey currently popped up on Global. I believe that player survey should perhaps give you some stones. Yeah, so players who answer the survey will receive 7 Dragon Stones as a gift. So please go log into the game, get that survey done, collect those Dragon Stones. You need to get as many Dragon Stones as possible. Back to the Battlefield thing, I will say, they do have, it's all future Trunks themed, so, the units we're going to be fighting, it's going to be future Gohan, it's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be it's going to be Super Saiyan Tech Trunks, Tech Super Saiyan, or Blue Vegito, Merge Zamasu, Corrupted Zamasu, Mai, Kid Trunks, Rose, and Goku Black base form and Sword of Hope Trunks. I don't know what their typings are going to be, but those are the units we'll be fighting. Also, there's a Super Saiyan Future Trunks as well. Those are the battlefield units we'll be fighting. But other than random tickets, there's a 50 summon ticket, it looks like. 50 ticket, 50 summon is what looks like what we might get. I don't know if that'll be for the actual banners themselves or if it'll be some weird collection banner that gives you like a bunch of banner units and other non-exclusive cards, you know. Well, we'll see how that goes. And I think that's honestly it. There's not too much else from the data downloads as far as I can tell just by looking at a bunch of different Twitter users here. Goresh and of Truth and Asuna. A whole bunch of people are posting tons and tons and tons of tons. Minato also is posting tons of information right now. It's all over the place. But that is the general gist of all of the new information. They also did show off the slight bit of animations for the new Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which is original Dokkan Vegito animations. There is pretty much no more animations for Vegito from the anime, and I guess they decided, you know what, there's not much else left to go for. Maybe we just need to decide to make our own stuff now, because obviously we're not really getting anywhere else. We're not getting any other animations, excuse me. So an interesting thing to note at the end of this podcast I would like to throw out there is that August 24th, tomorrow night at 11 o'clock p.m., is when we will be receiving the new Intelligence Trunks upon login. He's not the most amazing unit, but he's a Future Saga category leader at 30%, and then Ki +2. His passive skill is Ki +1, attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% with each attack performed up to 50%, and then plus additional attack and defense plus 30% again when performing a super attack if there is another Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. And on his 12 key, he raises defense for 1 turn. So, I mean, he has your standard links: Messenger of Future, Cold Judgment, Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, Z Fighters, and Soul vs. Soul. Those are not your standard links. Those are not your standard links. I'm really hoping this guy awakens. Otherwise, compliments of Halberd, his maximum possible defense with a 40% support, with all of his links activated, is about 300k defense. And in all honesty, at link level 10 with Cold Judgment and then a 40% booster, I mean, 300k defense is not bad for a free-to-play unit. That's not bad at all. And if this guy awakens, you can pretty much guarantee he's going to hit 400k defense. So here's hoping we are going to get an awakening for this new free-to-play Trunks that we will receive on login tomorrow at 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming tomorrow night, just to let people know that actually magically watch this. I do appreciate any and everyone that listens to this podcast or watches this podcast over on my YouTube channel. And I really hope that this is something that maybe y'all will be interested in, maybe looking forward to. I don't expect everyone to look forward to it, but it's my great hope that these podcasts can become a semi-normal thing and that you can enjoy them, so I can also enjoy making them. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you all for listening and or watching on YouTube, and I look forward to the next time. I hope you all have a good day and a good night.